How to use Taskade AI for project management. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video I'll be talking about Taskade.com and how we can actually get started using it for project management. Now Taskade AI is a platform that actually does provide many different tools for project management. So that could be for products, that could be for different things. You have tasks and projects, you have different views, you have AI automation. But what really sets apart AI, Taskade, is that it does use a lot of AI when it comes to each thing or each step that you actually take when it comes to project management, which actually is very great because it does help us quite a lot in many ways, and I will show you exactly how. And not only that, but you can actually go ahead and create AI agents that will do research for you and so much more. Now, AI agents are not going to be free. At least one of them is going to be free. Speaking of, let's just go ahead dive into the pricing just so you get a better understanding of how much it is. Now, the Taskade, it does actually offer you a free plan, which is going to be completely for free forever, and you can use it you can use it forever. And you have the following: you have one AI agent that you can actually create. You have one workspace, which you cannot create more than one workspace. 5 AI requests per month, and more stuff here as well. So you can see it's a little bit limited. But there's going to be the Taskade Pro and Taskade for Teams that you can upgrade to, and feel free to use them. Now, let me just say this. Just start out with the free version. Test things out for yourself, and if you feel the need to upgrade, then you can just feel free to do so. But the free version can actually go ahead and be more than enough for you if you're a small business. If you're a larger business, then you may need to upgrade. But regardless, you will need to just go to Taskade.com and then sign up for free. It's going to be a very simple signing up process. I'm not going to go through it. Just go ahead, sign up, and I'll meet you in the dashboard to talk about how to manage your projects. Okay, so now that you are in the dashboard, now it may look different for you because I believe when you actually create your account, it's going to take you through the steps of creating a project. But here, I'm going to create a project from scratch to show you exactly how to do it regardless. And it's going to be a very simple and easy way to create it, so it's not very difficult. But let me just make you more familiar with what we have here. On the left, we have the search, so recent, my tasks, which, the tasks that are assigned to you are going to show up in here. And then we have the calendar view, starred and shared with me. Here is going to be the actual workspace that you have. Like I said, you only get the one if you are on the free version, but if you have upgraded, you can just click on new workspace and create more workspaces. But here within the actual dashboard, the workspace, we have the home page, and we can create more folders to, or better organize our projects. Now in the home page, I'll be just creating a new project within the home page. So it's very simple. We just basically click on new project, and you can create multiple, so it's fine. It's not like workspaces. So I'm just going to click on new project, and you have some options to choose from, whether you wanted to create a template, choose a template, or start blank, AI project studio. I highly recommend to start blank because it's actually very easy to do with Taskade, unlike other platforms, because I will show you step step how to do it, and it's going to be very simple and easy. Just click on start blank, and right away you will be given the option to just go ahead and give your project a name. I'm just going to assume that we want to work on a YouTube channel, so I'm just going to name the project YouTube channel. Great, so now already we have the due date, assign, tag, and automate. This is going to be for the actual project itself, not for specific tasks. So you can actually give a due date for the project. But for this one, I'm not going to give it a due date because it's not really how it's going to work with this project. And I'm not going to really assign it to anyone. But here we can just go ahead and start working on our tasks. But before that, on the right side, you can see this pop-up menu here. This is going to be the AI that is going to help you up with plenty of things. You can ask them anything or ask them to write you plans or whatever you want, and it's going to help you out. But you can actually do it from here. So I'm just going to minimize this, and I'll show you how to use that in a sec. So to create tasks, it's very easy. Just highlight or click on this space here. And you can just write whatever you want. So for example, if it's a YouTube channel, you may want to write a script. Okay, so now this is pretty much how to set up a task, a simple task at least. And in here, we can just go ahead and highlight the text to have more options. For example, highlight color, we can just make it completely yellow and we can highlight the text. We can go ahead and make it bold if you want, and so on. Now, here's if you want to add some more stuff to the actual task. For example, assignee, due dates, and more. It's very simple. Just go to the plus icon on the right side, click on it, and then here you have more stuff. You have due date, we have assign, we have comment, and so much more. So if you want to set up a due date for the task, click on due date, and you can just set it up to be due Friday. Click on save, and you have more options here. Click on save, and it's going to show up right beneath it. And we can create more stuff here right next to it. We can click on assign, for example, and assign it to myself. And now we can see we have this task assigned to ourselves. And we have more options here on the right side here, as you can see. So we can just move tasks up and down if you want. If you want to add a note, if you want to duplicate and more stuff, you can also do so from here. So now we can just move on to creating another task. For example, we can just go ahead and click on this one. Click enter is going to go ahead and give us another tab for a new task. So in this one, again, you can just simply type in whatever you want for a simple task. But if you want more options, we can just do slash. And if we just do that, it's going to really show us more and more things that we can create. We have agents for investigation, report findings, and more stuff here. With AI, you can have the AI assistant, which is going to be the mostly used one, which is going to really help you out and create plenty of ideas for you. Subtask, brainstorm, outline, expand, rewrite. There's plenty of things that you can actually use with Taskade, as you can see. I highly recommend that you test those out. However, remember, if you use anything from within the AI, it's going to actually, count for, and the bottom left, you can see I have 3 remaining, but it's going to be 5 per month for the free version at least. So for the time being, let's say we want the AI assistant to help us out with managing our YouTube channel. Just click on it and then here type whatever you want. So for example, give us 5 steps to manage our YouTube channel, and just hit enter, and it's going to really generate all the ideas for us. And you can see it's all going to be checklist. So click on insert and it's going to be right here. As you can see, we have the main task, we have subtasks, and so on. So once you are happy with, for example, you finished this one, we can just click on it and it's going to check as complete, and you can just obviously embed a file to it or upload a file once you are done. This is basically how to do it. You can minimize this view since it's quite a lot of tasks here, so we can just minimize it so it's not going to really make it a whole deal. We can also add a block here. We can make a check block, and it's going to be just like this one if you want to be more faster with creating them. I'm just going to delete it for the time being. And in here, I'm just going to assign it to myself as well, because I want to show you how it's going to show up within the My Tasks section. But I'm not going to add a due date to it. Now, here's the thing. One more thing that I need to mention. Aside from automations and all of those things, because it's going to need a whole video by themselves, you have different views on the top. So you can see the list view, the board view. So as you can see, we can just move right to left and view them, so we can see just all about the task in here. We have the calendar view, which is going to be actually very nice. If a specific task does not have a due date, I don't believe it's going to actually show up in the calendar view, so it must have a date so it actually shows. table view, mind map, and organization charts. But then we have this one, which is going to be requiring an upgrade. So I believe this is basically what you need to know. Just go ahead, create more tasks, and feel free to, test things out when it comes to the agents, test things out when it comes to all of these things that you can actually add. And yeah, you have all of these options to choose from. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful and useful, and thanks for watching.